oil and gas professional. Before see the video, please subscribe oil and gas professional. Keep in touch with us. Piping question and answers 100 numbers. Name 3 methods of manufacturing carbon steel pipe: seamless, butt welded, spiral welded. Name the 3 most commonly used and end preparation for joining pipe: butt weld, screwed or threaded, socket weld. Which diameter of pipe varies as the wall thickness changes? 12-inch and smaller. What is the most common material used in the manufacture of pipe? Carbon steel pipe. How long is the gap between 2 lengths of pipe when a backup ring separates them? The backup ring creates a gap of 1/8 inch, 3.18 mm between the 2 pieces of pipe. Name 3 methods for joining carbon steel pipe: butt welded, screw, socket weld. What is the OD of 2-inch nominal pipe size? Actual size OD of 2-inch pipe is equal to 60.3 mm, 2.375 inch. What is the OD of 10-inch nominal size pipe? Actual size OD of 10-inch pipe size is equal to 273 mm, 10.75 inch. What is the pipe bevel angle for welding? A standard pipe bevel angle for welding is 37.5 degrees. What are the basic principles of locating the equipment irrespective of the type of arrangement? Basic principles to be followed while locating the equipment are as follows: economic piping, process requirement, ease of operation and maintenance, underground facilities. How much distance is kept between columns of a module in pipe rack? Normally 6 meter distance kept in between the columns of pipe rack. At which location the wide spacing more than the normal in between the column is necessary? Wide spacing is necessary at road crossing or where loading or access space is needed. How much headroom clearance is required under the following type of crossing in general? Structure pipeline inside operating area 2200 mm, above crest of road for crane movement 7000 mm, above crest of road for truck movement 6000 mm, above crest of road between process units 4500 mm. What inputs are required for preparing piping layout? The following drawing are required for piping layout: piping and instrumentation diagram (PDD), equipment layout, piping material specification, equipment data sheets, vendor information for proprietary equipment. What inputs are required for preparing flat plan? The following inputs are required for preparation of flat plan: process flow diagram (PFD), piping and instrumentation diagram (PND), project design data, equipment sizes and building sizes, project crane drafting standard. How can flanges be classified based on pressure temperature rating? Flanges are classified based on pressure temperature rating as 150, 300, 400, 600, 900, 1500, 2500. How can flanges be classified based on facing? Flanges are classified based on facing as flat face, raised face, tongue and groove, male and female ring type joint. How can flanges be classified based on face finish? Flanges are classified based on face finishes, smooth finish, serrated finish. Where the smooth finish flange or serrated finish flange find its use? The smooth finish flange is provided when metallic gasket is provided, and serrated finished flange is provided when non-metallic gasket is provided. How the pipe fitting are classified based on end connections. Pipe fittings are classified based on end connection as socket weld fitting, screwed end fitting, butt weld fittings, bell and spigot fittings. Up to what temperature the carbon steel material shall be used? Carbon steel materials can be used for temperature up to 425 degrees Celsius. Which material is used for temperature above 426 degrees Celsius? Alloy steel material can be used for temperature above 426 degrees Celsius. Which type of material is used for corrosive fluid? Stainless steel or corrosion resistant alloy material shall be used for corrosive fluid. What are the different types of welding? SAW submerged arc welding, PIG tungsten inert gas welding, MIG metal inert gas welding, SMA shielded metal arc welding. Which type of piping material are used for drinking water and instrument air? Galvanized steel or stainless steel materials shall be used for drinking water and instrument air. What is the difference between pipe and tube? Pipe is identified by NB and thickness is defined by schedule. NB means nominal bore. Tube is identified by OD and its thickness. From which size onwards nominal bore of pipe is equal to OD of pipe? From the size 14 inch and onwards, nominal bore is equal to OD of pipe. Where the welded seamless pipes are used for carbon steel. Normally 16 inch and larger above welded pipes are used and below 16 inch seamless pipe are used. What are functions of valves? Isolation, regulation, non-retain and special purposes. How valves are classified based on end connection: screwed end, socket weld ends, flange ends, butt weld ends, wafer type end. What are the steps for valve selection? Determine operation on off, regulating special purpose. Determine type of conveyed fluid, liquid, gas, slurry or powder. Determine nature of fluid, pressure and temperature of conveyed fluid, cost, availability, installation problems such as welding valves into lines. What are isolating valve? Gate, ball, plug, piston, diaphragm, butterfly, pinch. What are regulation valves? Globe, needle, butterfly, diaphragm, piston, pinch. What are special valves? Three-way valve, pinch valve, orbit valve, inching valve, black and bleed valve, foot valve, lantern valve, knife gate valve, extras. What materials are used for construction of valves? Carbon steel, low temperature carbon steel, galvanized carbon steel, corrosion resistance alloy, cast iron, Cu nickel, flat valves, ductile iron, bronze, stainless steel, polypropylene, etc. What is trim? Trim is composed of stem, seat surfaces, back seat bushing and other small internal parts that normally contact the surface fluid. What are wetted parts of valve? All parts that come in contact with surface fluid are called wetted parts. What are available valve operators? Hand lever, ball and butterfly valves, hand wheel, gate, globe and check valves, solenoid, wrench operator, small plug valves. What is a stem? Stem is a part of that connects external operator to the internal valve close parts. Stem is classified as rising stem, non-rising stem. What is a rising stem? Hand wheel can either rise with the stem or stem can rise through the stationary hand wheel. What is a non-rising stem? The hand wheel and the stem are in the same position whether the valve is open or closed. In this case, the screw is inside the bonnet contact with the floor. Where diaphragm valves are used. Used for low pressure services as shut-off valves. What is bleed valve? Small valve provided for drawing of liquid. What is drip valve? A drain valve fitted to the bottom of a driplet to permit flow down. What is throttling valve? Any valve used to closely regulate flow in the just open position. What is a bonnet? The bonnet is a pot which is attached with the body of the valve. What are the types of bonnets? Bonnets are classified based on type of attachment as bolted bonnet, bellow bonnet, screwed and bonnet, welded bonnet, Indian bonnets and pressure seal bonnet. Why gate valves are not suitable for throttling purpose? Gate valves are not suitable to throttle flow because it will pass maximum flow when it is partially open. What is the basic difference between pipe specification A106, Gr.A, Gr.B, Gr.c? Difference is due to the carbon content and tensile strength. Tensile strength in 106 Gr.A 330 MPa, 106 Gr.B 415 MPa, 106 Gr.c 485 MPa. Percentage of carbon content in A106 Gr.A 0.25%, A106 Gr.B 0.30%, A106 Gr.c 0.35%. What is the difference between pipe specification A312 TP304, A312 TP304L, A312 TP316 and A312 TP316L? Difference is due to the carbon content. The letter L denotes lower percentage of carbon. Percentage of carbon content in below. What is the most common fitting used in piping? Elbow. What is the formula for calculating the center to end dimension for long radius and short radius elbow? What are the four classifications of elbows? Describe a mitered elbow. This elbow is made by making angular cuts in a straight line of pipe and then welding the cuts together after they have been rolled to a different angle. The mitered elbow may be classified as 1, 2, 3 or 4 weld miters. The number of welds used depends on the smoothness of flow required through the turn. When configuring T connections, T is a three-way fitting used to make perpendicular connection to a pipe. Lines that connect to the main run of pipe are known as branches. The main run of pipe is often called the header. What are the two types of T's? Strike T. All three outlets are the same pipe size, reducing T. Branch outlet is smaller pipe size. What are some alternate methods to a T fitting when fabricating branch connection? Alternate method of making a branch connection is called a stubbin. The stubbin is most commonly used as an alternative to the reducing T. Which fitting is used to make a reduction in the line size of a run of pipe? Reducers. What are the two types of reducers? Concentric, having a common center line. Eccentric, having opposite center line. What are the two process classifications for screw and socket weld fitting? Forged steel screw and socket weld fittings are manufactured in two process classes, 3000 and 6000. What type of fitting must be bolted together? The connection joint for flange fitting is made by bolting two specially designed metal surfaces together. A gasket to prevent leaks is sandwiched between two surfaces. What is a typical installation service for cast iron pipe? Cast iron fittings are typically designed for use in gravity flow installation using low pressure water service. Types of gaskets: non-metallic types, asbestos fiber, PTFE, Teflon, graphite; semi-metallic types, spiral wound, jagged, cam profile; metallic types, ring joints, weld rings, lens rings. What is the function of a gasket? A gasket material has to fill the uneven surface of the flange in order to prevent leakage between the gasket flange surface. A gasket material has to overcome the misalignment of the flanges in order to prevent leakage between the gasket and the flange surface. Leakage through the gasket has to be reduced to the minimum against internal pressure emission. What could cause a gasket to leak? Damage during assemblies, poor gasket selection, excessive flange rotation, gasket damage or relaxation due to flange rotation, gasket damage due to differential thermal expansion, incorrect assembly bolt load, load loss due to the thermal fluctuation, gasket load loss due to pressure and piping load, excessive gasket load. What is a valve? Valve is a device that regulates, isolates, direct or controls the flow of fluid or air by opening, closing, or partially obstructing various passageways. What are the function of valves? Typical valve function is isolation, regulation, not written special purpose. Which valves are used as isolating valves? Valve used for isolating purpose are gate valve, ball valve, plug valve, piston valve, diaphragm valve, butterfly valve, pinch valve. Which valves are used as regulation valves? Globe valve, needle valve, piston valve, diaphragm valve, butterfly valve, pinch valve. What materials are used for construction of valves? Cast iron, bronze, gunmetal, carbon steel, stainless steel, alloy carbon steel, special alloys. What's a valve trim? Valve trim is composed of stem, seat surface, back seat, bushing, and other small internal parts that normally contact the surface fluid. What pressure tests are carried out on valves? Hydrostatic, seat hydrostatic, seat pneumatic. What are available valve operators? Hand lever, hand wheel, chain operator, gear operator, powered operator like electric motor, solenoid, pneumatic and hydraulic operators, quick acting operators for non-rotary valves. What are butterfly valve types? Double flange type, wafer lug type, wafer type. What are the types of check valve? Lift check valve, swing check valve. What is bleed valve? Bleed valve is a small valve provided for drawing of liquid. What is a breather valve? Breather valve is a special self-acting valve installed on storage tank extra to release vapor or gas on slight increase of internal pressure. What are types of gate valves? Gate valve types are solid plant wedge, solid flexible wedge, split wedge, double disc parallel seat, double disc wedge, single disc single seat gate or slide, single disc parallel seat, plug gate valve. What is a latent ring? Latent ring is a collection of points to drain of any hazardous seepages or as point where lubricant can be injected. It is in the middle of packing ring. How to close a gate valve? Turn the hand wheel of a gate valve in clockwise direction. Clockwise close. What is double disc globe valve? Double disc globe valve has two disc bearing on separate seats spaced apart and a single shaft for low torque. They are normally used for control valve. Where plug type disc globe valve is used? Plug type disc globe valves are used for sewer regulating service with gritty liquids such as boiler, feed water, and for blow-off service. What's an angle globe wall? Angle globe walls have ends at 90 degrees to save an elbow. They have higher pressure drop. What are types of globe wall? Types of globe walls are angle globe wall, plug type disc globe wall, WY type body globe wall, composite disc globe wall, double disc globe wall. What are the characteristics of globe wall stem? Globe wall stem is always of rising design with disc nut at the lower end, handle and upper end. What are globe wall disc type? Globe wall disc types are flat face type for positive setup, loose plug type for plug renewal, needle type for final control. What are globe wall port types? There are two types of globe wall port type: full port more than 80% of bore size, reduced port one size less than the connected pipe. How to install a globe wall? Globe wall should be installed such that the flow is from the underside of the disc. Usually flow direction is marked and the globe wall. What is a needle wall? Needle wall has fully primed disc. It has same design as globe wall but smaller sizes. They are either screw or threaded. They are used for flow control. They are designed as per manufacturer standard. What is dimension standard for plug wall? APA 599. What are Teflon sleeve plug wall? Teflon sealed plug walls have PTFE sleeve between plug and body of wall. It helps in low turning effort and minimum friction. They have temperature limitation. Anti-static design is possible. What are inverted plug design wall? Inverted plug walls has taper portion plug on upper side of wall. They are used for 8-inch and higher size. What are short pattern plug wall? Short pattern plug walls have face-to-face dimension of gate wall. They are used as alternative to gate wall. What are three pattern of plug wall design? These are regular pattern, short pattern, venturi pattern. What are uses of four-way valve? Use of four-way valve are reversal of pump section and delivery, bypass of strainer or meter, reversal of flow through filter, heat exchanger or dryer. What are types of flush bottom valves? Types of flush bottom valves are valves with the disc opening into the tank, valves with the disc opening into the valve. What are flush bottom valves? These are special types of valves used to drain out the piping, reactors and vessels. They are attached on pad type nozzle. What is safety valve? Safety valve is a rapid opening, popping action, full flow valve for air and other gases. What is relief valve? Relief valve is used to relieve excess pressure and liquid in situations where full flow discharge is not required. They are used to when release of small volume of liquid would rapidly lower pressure. What is the preferred direction to draw the north arrow and isometric? Piping isometric is the north arrow position up and the right. An alternate position is to draw the north arrow pointing up to the left. This is done, however, only in exceptional cases to improve drawing clarity. Please share with your friends and colleagues. Don't forget to subscribe Angus Professional. Thank you.